What did you dream for this year? I can't help but notice that a lot of us, including myself, may be feeling the pressure, right? There are exactly 30 days until the end of this year. And a lot of us are taking inventory of what we hoped would happen this year, what we plan to happen this year, and standing in the gap between what we hope for and what actually happened. So maybe you are one of those people who just feels like you haven't accomplished exactly what you wanted to accomplish this year. Maybe you started the year dreaming about finally starting your doula career, right? And saying yes to the calling that you felt in your heart. And perhaps, like a lot of us, including myself, life has happened and time has gone so fast. And here we are in the final countdown to the new year, wondering if it's too late to really make our dream a reality. And I have good news for you because it's not too late to start. The year is not over yet, and we still have 30 days to make something shake. Okay. The truth is that we're always waiting for the perfect time, but there is no perfect time, right? The perfect time just doesn't exist. And I know for me, many years ago, it felt like year after year, I kept saying in December that next year would be different and that I would take the action in January that would shape my future and I would finally step into my calling and answer the call to be a doula. But I'm here to tell you that in the next 30 days, we have a chance to break the cycle of putting things off until later, and we can get started right now. So imagine in January that you don't start with the resolution, but that you already have the momentum that you have been craving and looking for to really make your dream a reality of launching your doula career. So picture this time next year in December the 2nd, 2025, you are saying to yourself how thankful you are and how confident you are in your ability to serve all of the families that you've served over the last 12 months. You are finishing the year celebrating your 1 year doula anniversary, and you are looking back feeling accomplished and feeling proud. And you are no longer standing in that gap between the career that you're in now and promoting yourself to the career that you know you were destined to do. You are looking forward to the year ahead and all that it has in store, and you are cooking up some amazing things for your clients and to grow your doula business. This isn't just a dream. This is what's possible when you commit to going on a journey over the next 30 days with me. So, is this journey for you? This journey is perfect for you if you felt the tug on your heart to become a doula, but you haven't really known where to start, right? You're ready to stop overthinking and start taking real, actionable steps to making your dream doula career and business possible. You're craving clarity, support, and a proven roadmap to follow, which is what we'll go through over the next 30 days together. And you're determined to turn your calling into a career, even if life gets busy or things get uncertain. And you're ready to finish the year strong and step into 2025 with momentum and purpose, leaving 2024 as the launch pad for all that is possible for you. This is not for you if you're not ready to commit the time and energy to transforming through this process, right? If you prefer a quick fix, this is also not for you. If you're not willing to invest in yourself or take steps outside of your comfort zone, this is something that you want to skip. And if you are in a season where you are already stretched beyond your capacity, I definitely want you to come back to this when you do have the space to fully commit, right? Because I've been in that situation so many times myself where things are going on in my life with maybe my family and with maybe a business as well as with a corporate career, right? And maybe it's just not the right time to commit to something else, right? So this is a 30-day commitment, and it's going to require you to be all the way in and taking daily action in order to see progress and to see results. And so, if you are in a season where you can't commit to that, I totally understand. And this will be available for you to circle back around to when you do have the space and the capacity. So, this is a 30-day intensive. It's called Answer the Call. This is 30 days to your doula career, right? So, this will be a step by step action plan to start your doula career in 30 days, right? So, we are taking accelerated action over the next 30 days to really get your foundations in place and to really launch the doula career of your dreams. You will leave this intensive with confidence in your ability to take action and make real progress. You'll have a stronger connection to your why and the purpose that you have behind becoming a doula. You will have clarity on your ideal doula path, right? Some people want to be birth doulas, some people want to be postpartum doulas, or both. Some people aren't sure, and some people don't even know that you have more options than just birth doula support, right? So we will definitely let you know what those options are and support you in figuring out which option is the best one for you. You'll also leave with practical tools to launch and sustain a successful service based business. So, this is something that's very important to me because so many people want to become phenomenal doulas, but they don't know that that also means signing up to be an incredible business owner. And so I want to make sure that you are successful and that you have a sustainable doula practice and career by merging both those, your desire to help people and your heart to serve people, along with running a very, very successful and incredible business and being business savvy. You'll also leave with a supportive framework to keep you motivated and accountable, right? So I know that over the next 30 days, this is just the beginning of a journey of many steps, right? So I want to make sure that you stay motivated and that you have the support system to sustain the motivation and the action that you've taken over the next 30 days. So don't worry, I will have a post framework success plan for you. That way you can go through this entire 30 days, get everything that you need, and then keep the momentum rolling for all of 2025 and beyond. So let's talk about what the next 30 days will entail. So, days 1 through 7, we're going to talk about clarity and foundation. So, this is getting clear on your vision and setting the foundation for your doula career to be successful, right? So, days 8 through 14, we're going to go through training, networking, and setting up your biz, right? So, training and certification is something that I know every doula struggles with, right? Who do I pick? What do I look for? What should I ask about? How do I know if this training is going to be one that clients will love and that they'll make sure that I'm the doula that they choose if I choose this training, right? So we'll talk about that. Networking is so, so important, and not just networking to build your referrals, but also networking for yourself as a doula, staying connected to the local community and global community that you have as a birth worker. It can be vital for the success of your doula business, and it can be game changing for how quickly or how slowly things progress for you and how sustainable your career ends up being. We'll talk more about that. And you guys know me, if you listen to this podcast for any number of years at this point, you know that I absolutely love business. So we will talk about doula business foundations. We'll go through doula biz setup 101, and we'll make sure that we have a simple but sturdy launch pad for your business as a doula. So you're ready to collaborate if you want to be a solo doula or if you want to collaborate by way of agencies with doula partnerships. We'll also talk about client attraction and building a referral network. That'll be days 15 through 21. So many doulas all across the internet every single day want to know, how do I get my first client? How do I get my first 3 clients? How do I get my next client? So we will talk about client attraction. We'll also talk about building your referral network. Now, this is where we're talking about building connections with providers, doctors, pediatricians, dentists, all of those amazing holistic providers that our clients see, how we can really start to build meaningful connections and relationships with them. and how we can start to build our referral network. And then for days 22 through 31, we'll talk about being ready to launch and actually launching your doula career. So, what that looks like, how you let people know that you are open to supporting clients, and how you really start to get going. This will also be incredible for those who are doing training and certification, because for a lot of people, when you're training and certifying, you need to serve clients as part of the training process in order to complete that. So, not for every not for every organization is that required, but it's still required for a lot of them. So we definitely want to let people know that we're open, let people know that we're ready, and talk about what launching really looks like. And this can be online or in person. You still need to launch, right? And you still need to let people know in a big way that you're open and ready to serve. Then we'll talk about post launch, right? I still want you to be successful with the continuation of your doula career beyond these 30 days. And so it's very important to have a post launch plan, right? So, how are we going to keep the momentum, the inspiration? What tasks are we going to do daily to make sure that we are moving our career and also our business forward, that we are serving our community, and that we're also serving ourselves, right? So, this is what we're going to talk about over the next 30 days. And this will be our 30-day journey. And it will be a daily bit of information and a daily dose of action. So, why am I choosing to do a 30-day intensive, right? Why this method? I love this method because it's short, actionable steps, and it's not just another course that's going to sit on your digital shelf and collect digital dust, right? How many of us have purchased courses over the last year, over the last few years? Maybe we logged in a time or two, maybe we finished it, maybe we didn't, because we just didn't have the community and the accountability and the motivation to keep it going, right? And so I'm going to make sure to keep these audio episodes under 20 minutes. I'm going to make sure to keep it very juicy. Okay. We're going to drop a lot of nuggets for you. And we're going to make sure that all of the tea is spilled and that you really understand how to begin to put these pieces together to not only build up the community aspects of yourself as far as serving and